Yo, still Bills. What's the deal, man? You know, I'm leaving my son's game. They won both games, man. He got about 2 buckets in the game, man. I was enough to put a smile on your face, man. That was an intense game too, man. It was a lot of it was competitive. It was a lot of back and forth action. It's good for them boys, man. It's good for them boys. But peep game, man. Let's get into this shit, man. I really wanna talk about this Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight, man. Jake Paul's just a shameless dude, bro. A shameless dude. I don't respect motherfuckers who go out and literally look for the physical, the competitive advantages in matchups. You dig what I'm saying? There is no reason why you should have brought Mike back to fight. You dig? At 58 years old, you dig? We can all be nostalgic and all that, and just we see Mike what he doing in training camp. We see it, but just even when you look at his body, he's in shape for a 58-year-old. You know what I'm saying? He's in shape for a 58-year-old. There's no benefit. There was no benefit in him fighting Mike Tyson, bro. There's nothing. No benefit. It wasn't beneficial. I feel like that particular show did as good as it did because it's like, shit, it's Mike. What does that say about Mike Tyson and his legacy? That we can say, we still look at Mike through that lens that we looked at him in 1995 or 1989. You dig? What does it say about that? You dig? Like, just that's how, just because he put in the role, he put in the role work, made his bones. Now this is a dude that he's immortalized through through his deeds, through his acts. We love Mike. We love Mike, but any realist knew going into this fight, bro. Like, nah, it's not a good look for you, bro. Because at 58, you cannot handle getting hit flush from a 225-pound, 27-year-old man. You can't. You can't. Now I can salute Jake Paul for not pressing on the gas, but I also feel like to a certain degree he knew what the fuck if he decided to plant his feet, get comfortable, and let some shots go. He knew what the potential was of him getting hurt or the risk of him getting hurt because he felt that when Mike came out aggressive, naturally you come out aggressive. You dig? Y'all getting used to each other. You got to get used to each other's timing. So you'll let a few shots go. You'll let a few shots go just on GP. Mike hit, Mike's, sent him careening back into the ropes with a jab. You dig? I felt like he knew what type of doom could have potentially been on the spectrum had he decided to enter into exchanges, but he definitely did pull punches on Mike. He pulled punches on him. But why are you pulling punches on Mike? Why are you even in the ring with Mike? You shouldn't be in there. There was no reason for this fight to go down, man. This dude is just a shameless dude. I don't like how fighters want to be respected as fighters, but don't want to go through the gauntlet that respectable fighters go through. There's no reason why you should even be entertaining fighting this dude, man. That's asinine. You don't fight no 58-year-old man. You're training enough. You have a solid enough team to where you could go out and you could get some fights. You can interject yourself into the pro rankings, man. You at this point, bro, you're an asset if we want to be real. You're an asset to the sport of boxing. So do right by it, man. Why do you keep thinking that you deserve competitive advantages in fights? Why do you and then think you in a position? You should be, you should be obligated to a Canelo Alvarez fight, bro. Like, nah, man, no, no, go fight somebody. The last time you fought somebody that had pro experience, you lost. You talk greasy about how you could be cruiserweights. All right, cool, man. Go fight Chevy Clark. What's stopping you from? You can fight everybody else. A lot, man. There was no reason for you to fight no goddamn Nate Robinson, but you went out when you fought him. There's no reason for you to go out and fight no fucking Mike Perry. You look for these dudes with, that you have competitive advantages over, man. If you want to, yo, you go. I can't even lie. When you dropped Tommy Fury, that was something that I salute. I salute that. I salute that. That's a dude with pro experience. Pro experience, just low level pro experience, but pro experience. And for you to go in there and put that dude down, bro, that's a glimmer of hope right there. So go interject yourself into the cruiserweight rankings and see how you fare up there. But it's kind of despicable for you to sit here and pull some 58-year-old man out of retirement who's enjoying retirement and look to fighting. I just think that shit is deplorable. I don't see how anybody can sit there and salute that and be, think that that's something that's, that needs to be commended, because it's not. That was whack. That was whack. I don't know, man. I don't. There's better fights for you, man. There's better fights that you could have took. How dare you pull Mike out of retirement and get nah, man. Nah, man. How dare you do that shit? Can't get some shit just nah, man. Some shit just don't need to be done. And that was one of them things that didn't need to be done, bro. I can't accept that, man. Warriors don't look for fights that they have competitive advantages in, man. Real warriors don't do that. They don't do that. They seeking out the drama, man. Where it's at, yo. Who go? Hey, I want who? He the baddest man on the block. That's who I want. You ain't looking for that, man. I don't like that. Go fight somebody worthy of being in the ring with you. And I'm not saying that you're this world beater, because you're not, but you're good enough to where you can fight some motherfuckers in the pro rankings, or not like high in the rankings, but you can fight some. You can fight. You can fight a top 50 cruiserweight and work your way up from there, bro. You know, reason to pull Mike out of the goddamn judges to bring him back out and fight, bro. I don't respect that shit. I don't know what you was looking to get outside of marketability, because from a marketing standpoint, it worked. We got to be real about that. From a marketing standpoint, it worked. A lot of people tuned in to watch you fight, but it wasn't necessarily you that they was tuning in for. It was tuning in for Mike, bro, because Mike just has the support of the people. You dig? You do a lot of good in the sport, man. Ramos and Barrios was a good fight. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano was a good fight. That was a real good fight. That was a real good fight, man. But then you sullied this shit by bringing a 58-year-old man out of retirement to fight him. Why can't you fight somebody like a Chevy Clark or something? Why can't you fight? Didn't Maris Breedis call you out not too long ago? Tony Bellew called you out at the press conference or some shit like that, or just not necessarily called you out, but just was trolling you. Why can't you fight someone like that? Because you don't want to go in and fight somebody who's like, yo, this is a fucking banana skin. I can't beat this dude. Or the likelihood of me beating him is real low. It's not as high as me beating a 58-year-old man, or a Diaz brother, or a Mike Perry, or a Nate Robinson, or a Ben Askren. We see the improvements, man. We honestly do. And as I've stated before, damn it, why'd I take this? I'm about to run and go give me some snacks or something. But we've seen, we've seen the improvements, man. We've seen it, man. So there's no reason for you to do any more sucker shit like this, bro. If you're gonna be in the sport, be in the sport. If you're gonna be in the sport, be in the sport, man. And you got the fact that you got offended with Eddie Hearn was saying to you the shit that he was saying to you. That how are you offended by that? Because how do you become a champion fighting the fights that you've been fighting? You don't get better fighting these dudes. I think you got better fighting Tommy Fury. You don't get better fighting the other dudes that you've been trying to fight or that you've been fighting. You don't get better fighting them, man. This shit is sad, man. You gonna do that to my man, Mike? That's just sad. It's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look. You got money out of it. Go ahead, bro. You got money out of it. That was the only upside, though. Everything else, shameless, real shameless. And I don't think you care how shameless you look as long as you get in your show and you can keep running around saying how you want to be a motherfucking champion and you the face of boxing and all that. Bro, are you forgetting this, just in recent history, Canelo did the same thing by himself. Nobody here in America knew Billy Joe Saunders. That dude put 70,000 in the seats by himself. That's the face of boxing. You are not worthy of fighting certain fighters, man. You are not worthy. You are not entitled to a Canelo fight. You're not. You're not. You are not entitled to a lot of these fights, man. The best way you can get entitled to them is going fighting somebody of note. Let's get you in there with Chevy Clark. Can we at least get you in there with someone like a Bolotniks? I don't think. Nah. You're not because you're not ready for Bolotniks. Stop being shameless. Be with the sport or be without it. Or just stay in your lane, man. Just simply say, "Yo, I'm not. I'm here for a good time, not a long time." You dig? Just let it be known that you're trying to fight the fighters that you're going to continue to fight in these novelty fights. That you don't care about legacy. Just say that. Say that, man. Don't fake the funk like you up here looking for legacy, like you up here trying to be remembered throughout the annals of boxing history. Because you're not. You're not trying to do that. And I think that's a part of your allure too. I think that's a part of just your niche. That's what you looking to do. You looking to dupe people. You looking to dupe the public. That's a marketing strategy. So it's understandable, man, but it's just annoying. It's real annoying. I gotta be real, just I don't follow you or nothing like that. But when shit, I like this. The only fight that I watched of yours live was Mike Tyson, only because it was Tyson. Only because it was Tyson. No other reason. No other reason whatsoever. So shout out to Mike Tyson, man, for coming back and just shout out to Tyson, you did, because at the end of the day, you got what 20 M's out of this. You take them 20 M's and you continue to do what you do. You put that into your weed strands. You put that into your podcast. You put that into some useful shit to the point where you don't have to come back and fight no more. You don't have to come back and fight no more. You do not need you've done more than enough. Your legacy is cemented. Can't nobody tell me shit about Mike Tyson. Y'all already know how I feel about Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson at his apex, there ain't no man on earth in human history who could beat that dude or who he couldn't beat. That's how highly I think of Mike. But it is time to hang them up. It is time to hang them up. This was the Tyson that fought Roy Jones. I have no doubt in my mind he'd have beat the ever living shit out of fucking Jake Paul. He'd have beat the ever living shit out of Jake Paul. But it's not. That's pretty much all I gotta say about it, man. Go fight somebody, bro. Stop funking, faking the funk. Deuces.